Hi, good morning, friends. So for those of you who are following along at my A Scrappy Little Joy YouTube channel, and subsequently also a part of my A Scrappy Little Joy Facebook page where we're sharing what we're making from the YouTube channel, something kind of cool happened yesterday. So for those of you who aren't aware, at A Scrappy Little Joy on YouTube, I am sharing, among other things, something called the Weekly Whim, which is a weekly quilt block, varying sizes, that I post on Wednesday. In the description section, I share the cutting instructions. You go and grab all your pieces, and then we sew the block together. So anyway, these are all different sizes because the goal is, like way back in the day, a long time ago, when, at least in the US, where sampler quilts patterns were published in the newspaper, quilters would make their blocks and then have all these different size blocks, and they say, okay, now how am I going to put this together? So that's what we're doing in the Weekly Whim. Anyway, yesterday was block 5. Block 4, however, is friends are posting, various stages of where they are at. There are 2 Katies in our group. There are multiple Katies in our group, but there are 2 Katie Ys, Katie with a Y. One is Katie M and one is Katie J. Well, Katie J did something super cool that I wanted to share about. So block 4 is a 16-inch block. Well, Katie had this fabric, cute little fabric, that she wanted to use, but her pieces weren't big enough for the cut sizes needed. So Katie just braved it and said, you know what? I'm going to see if I can calculate this 16-inch block down to a 12-inch block and see what I can come up with. And she did it, right? Which is awesome and exactly what I hope is happening. It will continue to happen in our group, because the reality is Katie made the determination that I'm going to teach you how to put a quilt together out of various block sizes. And so she trusted that, and she trusted herself, and she leapt, and she made a change up. And that's the kind of bravery that I love, that I hope continues, because we are going to come together and we are going to figure out how we're going to configure our blocks, how quilters configured their blocks into a sensical quilt. So if that's something you are interested in, if that's something that you want to be a part of, please come and join me, because I'm telling you what, friends, we are having all kinds of fun over at A Scrappy Little Joy. I hope you're making it a great day.